Marketing is simply telling a story that resonates with enough people that want to give you money. To make an ad creative that can bring you $1 million in sales might seem challenging, but I cracked the code and I want to show you exactly an ad brief that is going to help you to create an ad that will last and potentially can bring you $1 million in sales.
It's money time, baby.
You see, in marketing, you have this circle of your potential customers, and there are different segments where they might be in. It starts with the easiest one to convert, which they are already aware of their problem or their need, and they are already actively searching for your product. But the downside is that they are the smallest circle, they are the smallest subset of your ideal customers, and it's very easy to overspend and to run out of that audience.
My audience awaits.
Because of that, it's not very scalable. To scale your business and to have an ad that lasts and make you $1 million in revenue, at least it's very important to appeal and to resonate with a larger audience. And this audience is the hardest one to convert because in most cases they're not even aware, they don't even know that they have a need and that they actually have a problem that your products might solve. Before I share with you this ad brief that is designed for jewelry stores that will help you to scale your ad and have this lasting ad that potentially can bring you $1 million in revenue, let me share with you a quick story.
Once upon a time,
there was this guy and his name is Alex, and he has this keen eye to fashion, right? And despite to his fashion sense, he had this belief. He thought that jewelry is just not for men, it's just designed for women. But one day he came across to one particular statistic that said that men who wear jewelry, they are much more attractive. And he was quite skeptical at first, but he gave it a try. And he bought a very simple leather bracelet. And over time he wore this bracelet. At first he was quite self-conscious, but over time he got more and more compliments from his colleagues and other girls. And he realized how powerful jewelry can be and how much more attractive this bracelet made him.
And sexy!
If you paid attention, I just uncovered the first part that you want to start an ad with when you want to appeal to broader audience, to people who are not even aware of having the need, or they have even a false belief system that they think they will never ever purchase, in this case, jewelry. So the first part is simply either you start with a statistic or with storytelling. I kind of like created this in once. I used both storytelling and statistics.
statistical fact.
So I could get some attention from people who are not even aware of having this need, where they have a false belief system. The goal of storytelling or statistics is just to grab their attention. It's not to sell, but just catch their attention and make them interested to keep watching your ad or your organic post. One thing that I want to mention is that here at the first part, don't make it longer than 15 seconds, because even if you're a great storyteller or even if you bring up some statistics, you have to keep in mind that people have a short attention span. So keep it under 15 seconds. I know it's quite challenging, but after tweaking and doing some changes with editing, you'll be able to do that.
You can do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Moving on to the second part of this particular creative, this one will last between 10 to 15 seconds. And here you want to twist the knife on their problem. So for example, you can twist the knife on how they look like everyone else because they don't wear jewelry. This is just an example. You told them the problem, you twisted it, and now start educating or start agitating more of a problem. Show them what they are losing if they look like everybody else, what will look like their future.
There's no future on Trash Island.
If they wear jewelry that, let's say, for example, they will attract more the opposite gender, they will have more opportunities. Moving on to the next part, this one is gonna last shorter. It's going to be between 2 to 3 seconds because now you introduce a piece of jewelry and it doesn't take that long time. Of course, you want to have some B-rolls like before that with your product itself, so people could have a much better understanding what you're selling in those 4 seconds. But when it comes to this part, you also want to call out the actual name, how you call your product. You could add also a little bit of the features and benefits of your products. If you have some unique selling propositions, that's gonna be even much greater.
Very good. Very good.
Add 2 or 3 testimonials so you could build more trust and rapport with your potential customers, and end of course with the iconic call to action. I will also put here an image with the entire blueprint, so take a screenshot and go through this over and over when you want to create this type of creative. And yes, indeed, it's better to have a person talking to the camera when you want to create some kind of creative like this, because with images it's almost impossible, and with other types of format I don't believe that it's gonna convert as much as with a video. So find a creator and build a relationship with him or her.
A relationship.
Because it's going to pay off dividends for a long period of time.